Now it's shrinking, right? It used to be like long-term storage fees. I remember if we go 5 years backwards or something, it was like only after a year you would get like
Aged,
significantly
yeah.
higher price of holding inventory on Amazon. Now it's even 100, correct me if I'm wrong, like 270 days, something like this, no? Like, or even it just gradually goes up with each like
Yeah,
yeah.
270 is Europe. In the US it starts at 180. So
Mm-hmm.
it's 180 and then it goes every 30 days. At the 270, which is the 9 month mark, it actually
Mm-hmm.
jumps off a cliff. So it goes from $1.50 per cubic foot to $5.45. So that's one of those things where we forecast that. Amazon's only going to tell you what you're going to owe this coming month. We're going to tell you the entire year. So you'll be able to see this product jumps off a cliff and you need to do something 3, 4 months beforehand. So you need to know
100%.
that's happening because you can't move that inventory within a month. So it gives you that forewarning so that you can take action before that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. By the way, maybe you could share with our listeners, is that like, for example, the fees that go up, let's say they go up, kind of every month or like after 180 days, there's like, they start charging you more, right? So
Yeah.
will that, what, like, for example, a product landed on Amazon today, which is the 5th of November, 2025,
Yeah.
will that be hit by those fees on USA in USA we're speaking
hmm
exactly 6 months from the landed date, right?
hmm
Or how?
Yeah, 181 days is when that
Uh-huh.
starts to incur those fees. So however much inventory you have left over, if you have 10 units, only the 10 units will incur those fees. If you have 2,000, then that's going to get hit. And the amount of
Ooh.
space that those units are taking up. And then every month after, as it sits there, it is going to take on fees. So it starts at 50 cents per cubic foot. Next month is $1, then $1.50, then, like I said, $5.45, and so on. And it hikes up considerably as time goes on. So you can end up sitting with, you know, uh, I say a ticking time bomb that, if you're not tracking this, ends up acting like a stick of dynamite blowing up in your face. So you want to know when that bomb is going to go off, and most people don't know until it's actually happening.
Yeah, yeah, happened to me as a seller. Like I got hit by, I don't recall exactly, maybe last year or for some products. Yeah, and it was my mistake. Yeah, there you go. You're back
Oh
with
yeah,
the
I
video,
didn't
but
realize, yeah,
yeah, no
somehow.
worries, no worries. So yeah, I mean, I've experienced that, and yeah, it kind of sucks because it goes down. Of course, in your we get paid twice a week. I mean,
Yeah, every
once in
yeah.
2 weeks, not as good. Not yeah, not twice a week, but once in 2 weeks we're getting paid. Boom! Like if I understood you correctly, like this 181st day comes, then the
hmm
inventory starts being like getting like more expensive to hold, so then the next salary or like it will be taken off the next salary as a seller, right? With much higher like per cubic foot
Uh-huh.
dollar amount.